Hey IGCSE students, welcome to IGCSE Study Bio, your new home for top tier Cambridge exam preparation. This is our very first video and we're kicking off the Essential Foundation, Chapter 1 Characteristics and Classification. This chapter is our bedrock. It defines life and shows how we organize the biological world. I'll be sharing a lot of crucial tips and study strategies to help you secure the top grades on your first exam paper. Let's dive in. This chapter defines life itself, but for the exam, is a test of precision. The core concept here is the seven characteristics of living organism, which we remember using the symbol mnemonic MISCRAN. Let's break down each one using focusing on the exact words the Cambridge examiners want to see. Starting with M, which is movement, the official definition is an action by an organism or part of an organism causing a change of position or place. Remember, for plants, movement isn't just uprooting and walking. It's the slower actions like root growing towards water or stem growing towards light, what we call tropism. R is for respiration. Please do not confuse this with the breathing. Respiration is the core cellular process that defined as the chemical reaction in the cell that break down nutrient molecules to release energy for metabolism. The bold words here are the marks. You must mention release energy. S is for sensitivity. This is the ability to detect or, or sense stimuli, changes in the internal or external environment, and to make an appropriate response. It what allows an organism to react danger, find foods, or maintain its internal balance. R again for reproduction. This is simply the process that make more of the same kind of organism, essential for the continuation of the species, even if an individual organism doesn't reproduce. E is for excretion. This is the removal from the organism of toxic materials, waste products of metabolism, and substances in excess of requirements. This covers everything from carbon dioxide and urea to excess salt. And finally, N for nutrition. The taking in of materials for energy, growth, and development. Remember the key distinction here. Plants are autotrophs using lice to make food, animals are heterotrophs, needing to ingest complex organic compounds. Exam strategy, the 2 mark trap. If a question asks you to explain characteristics for 2 marks, you must use a 2 point answer. For instance, explain growth. Answer, it is a permanent increase in size and involves an increase in time mass. Always match point for point. Let's transition to classification. We classify organisms to organize them to make their study easier and critically to show evolutionary relationships between different groups. The foundation of classification is the species definition. For 2 marks, you must say a species is a group of organisms that can reproduce to produce a fertile offspring. Do not drop the fertile keyword. Organisms are arranged into a hierarchy of taxa, moving from the broad kingdom down to the specific species means organisms share more and more features. Using mnemonic kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. The binomial systems give every organism a unique two-pass scientific name. Your examiner will check three things. First one, genus is capitalized. Second one, species is lowercase. And third one, the whole name must be underlined or italicized. Get these three rules perfect or you lose the mark. Classification was traditionally based on morphology and anatomy. These methods work, but they can be misleading. As similar appearance don't always means close relationship. That brings us to the modern, more scientific method, DNA evidence. The principle is simple. The more similar the DNA based sequence, the closely related the two species are. This reflects true ancestry, not just appearance. Exam strategy, DNA questions. Uh, you will likely see a 3 or 4 mark question starting with suggest. For example, suggest how scientists confirm the relationship between two species. Your answer must include comparing DNA sequence, and second one, greater similarity means more recent common ancestor, and third one, this is this method is more reliable than just using physical features. We classify life into 5 kingdoms. The biggest difference lie in 2 areas: cell wall material and the presence of a nucleus. For examples, prokaryotes, like bacteria, are the only group that lack nucleus. Animals have no cell wall and are heterotrophs. Plants have a cellulose cell wall and um, are autotrophs, simple but essential for comparison questions. Fungi have cell walls, but they are made of chitin, not cellulose, and they use saprotrophic nutrition on dead matter. Prokaryotes have cell wall but are non-nucleated. This is the most distinct feature. Within the animal kingdom, the vertebrates, which means the animals with a backbone, are divided into 5 classes. Focusing on the external features, mammals have hair, birds have feathers, reptiles have dry scales, and amphibians have more skin. Fish have scales and gills. The biggest invertebrate uh, group is the arthropods. They're always identified um, by 3 key features. First one, jointed legs. Second one, segmented body. And third one, an exoskeleton. Knowing these 3 points will help you classify insects, arachnids, and crustaceans. Um, and sorry, one more, myriapods. Within plants, the main difference is the reproduction. Ferns reproduce using spores. Flowering plants using seeds produced inside the flower. Flowering plants are split into monocots and dicots. Monocots have parallel leaf veins and one seed leaf. Dicots have branching or net-like veins and two seed leaves. This is a practical skill. A key always give you a paired contrasting statement. Your job is to select the correct statement for the organism and follow the instruction, example, go to 3, go to 2, until you reach the final name. That completes our deep dive into the chapter 1. We cover all the content and, more importantly, the specific language required by the Cambridge examiners for high marks. To solidify your learning and prove your exam ready, I have created a chapter 1 practice exam PDF. It contains a mix of structured questions that specifically test those tricky explain and suggest command words. Um, and the PDF includes the official Cambridge mark scheme. Your challenge is to download the PDF, attempt the question honestly, and then grade your own work. This trains you to spot the necessary keywords and truly think like the examiner. Don't be afraid to be strict with yourself. You can find the link to the practice PDF and the mark scheme in the description below. Let me know your score in the comments. If this video earned your respect, please like and subscribe to IGCSE Study Bio as we head straight into Chapter 2, Organization of the Organism. Thank you for studying with me and see you in the next one.